My name is Ashley Hall. This is a low-level readers center based on the book If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Numeroff. We're going to start with the CVC words. This is for a lower level. So we have a picture to the left and a word that's missing the first letter, and they're going to work with these CVC words. They have an assortment of letters to choose from that they're going to use to kind of place to make their own word. And then at the end, they're going to write down the words that they discovered. This is found on Teachers Pay Teachers. They have the link down here. So there's credit for that. In this, they're going to find other words. They might put an H here and do hat. Even though that's not the picture to the left, it is still a word. Hat is still a word. So they will also have room, maybe on another piece of paper or something, to write down different words that they discover. They might, do log, or they might, pin, or something like that. Whenever they discover different words like that, they will have another place to write those down. So that way they're not necessarily wrong because of the pictures, but we want them to know that they did find a word. So that's the first activity. The second activity is a word hunt. What they're going to do is they're going to look through the book, and using these little flags, when they find a word that's on their word wall, there's their word wall. So when they find a word that's on their word wall, let's see. Let's find the word give real quick. Or milk. There's milk right there. So whenever they find it, they can either make the arrow point to the word from above or below, or they can use it to highlight the word, just like that. And it stays just like that. That way you don't have to have them marking up a bunch of books, and these are easily removable without any kind of damage. So that's the word hunt, for them to find the words and find them, and then they can read them in context as they are in the book. And that helps them identify them and gain some understanding as to context as well. The last activity is from previous center, from the medium level center as well. It's a dictionary, only the words here are different. So the words in their dictionary are going to be different. They're going to have pillow in theirs. So I drew a little pillow. They're not going to have mustache. They're not going to have refrigerator. They're not going to have excited. But they will have some other ones that they can draw pictures of, and that kind of helps them gain their own understanding of what does this word mean. So those are the activities. This is the rationale. You can pause that to read the whole thing. These are the standards. And then this is the rubric. And obviously if they check off the first box in each category, then they've done great, and they can probably move on to the next center. But that's kind of how it's going to be graded, and how we're going to see how they did. So that's the lower level readers center.